Would I recommend retiring in Spain? This conversation's come up a few times in the last 2 weeks with different people emailing me. In all honesty, the answer is yes. The Brexit is going to mess things around a bit. I'm sure it's whether they keep this arrangement relating to healthcare with Spain. With the UK, I'm not sure how that fund works, but that's probably one of the main driving factors for people retiring in Spain. But from my point of view, it's a beautiful country. I find the people friendly. I'm sure it's a bit different where you start going up to places like Benidorm, where they get a lot of Brits being a bit of a nightmare. But generally where we live, everyone's friendly, everyone's nice. Don't really see any crime. It's just a nice place to be. Although I'm flying back to the UK right now, I'm just heading into Alicante Airport. This is where we're settling. This is where we're setting up our long-term plan for staying in Spain. It's an interesting country as well. I mean, you've got multiple reasons for living here. One of the ones I will mention is the fact that you have a good mixed population. You know, especially in tourist areas, you've got a good mixed population. So you can always find friends easy enough. And I find the Spanish are very easy to get on with. I'm sure there's some that are absolute nightmares, but then again, I probably find this, well, I know the same in the UK, let's just say that. But people are social. In the area we live, there's always something going on. You know, for the older generations, there's certainly stuff going on a regular basis. There's always activities going on. So, you know, from that point of view alone, you're not sort of sitting in your home all day with nothing to do. You've always got people to spend time with and do things with, whether it's going to something like a photography club, a dance club, a book club, or just hanging out. There's a lot of people around. I generally find where we are, the population's of an older age, older than me anyway. So you do spend a lot of time around people that are not vandalising things, they're not into drug abuse and things like that you get in the UK. Where we are, I do stress where we are because I'm sure it's different in other locations once you start getting to the bigger cities. Well, you know, we don't really have anything that's worrying. That'd be probably the easiest way of saying it. There's nothing that really upsets you or you worry about where we are. It's safe. You see, the police are very proactive. So all in all, it's a good place to live. Cost of living, I find, it's cheaper than the UK. If you're going private medical insurance, that may be a little bit more expensive in the sense that in the UK, the NHS would be covering everything. But here in Spain, we pay €128 a month for healthcare, for private healthcare, which is fine. You know, for a family of four, that's pretty good. Looking at upgrading that to a dental plan as well, so we've got full dental coverage. We'll see what the cost is on that when I send them over a request for a quote. But yeah, all in all, it's a good place to live. And the fact that it's accessible to the UK means that you'll get family and friends wanting to visit you. When I was living out in the Philippines, there's only my mother and brother that actually come out because it's so far away. Nobody wants a long haul flight. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys. And I say, yeah, live in Spain. Is it living the dream? I'll say no, it's a reality. You create your reality. So please be aware that you can have a good life here and it isn't going to cost the earth. Right. Thanks.